military weapons. Do you want to know all about Iran's armed forces? Stay with us and you'll learn more than you ever expected. One of the most unusual military powers in the Middle East, let alone the world, is the Islamic Republic of Iran. Iran's 2018 defense budget was estimated at $19.6 billion. The service branches of Iran fall under the command of General Staff of Armed Forces include its Army, its Revolutionary Guards, and law enforcement. Here are some interesting things that you should know about their military. Iran's military consists of two parallel organizations, being the regular armed forces and the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. The country has an estimated 534,000 active personnel in the Army, Navy, Air Force, and the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Iran spends about 4.5% of its GDP on defense. Iran's armed forces struggle with aging hardware, but ingenuity and upgrades have helped the Air Force to maintain a fleet, which includes United States-made F-14 Tomcats and F-4 Phantom jets. Last year, Iran unveiled what it said was the fourth-generation fighter. Iran has also developed ballistic missiles with a range of up to 2,000 kilometers, but argues that they are defensive and not designed to carry nuclear warheads. Iran's Navy has been showcasing its mini-submarines, which can launch cruise missiles. The boats are believed to carry a crew of 9, weighing less than 150 metric tons. In 2011, Iran took control and captured an unmanned U.S. Lockheed Martin RQ-170 Sentinel while in flight and used the technology to create its own drone. In the case of mobilization, one of the 5 forces of the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, Basij, can provide the armed forces of Iran with at least 11 million soldiers, which would make the Iranian army numerically equal to the American, Russian, and Chinese combined. When it comes to security, since the mid-1980s, Iran has sought to establish programs to develop weapons of mass destruction, including nuclear, biological, and chemical weaponry, which Iran used in its war with Iraq, and by the late 90s had achieved some success in domestic production of medium and intermediate-range missiles, effective from 480 to 965 kilometers, and from 965 to 5,310 kilometers away, respectively. Iran's military obtains much of its manpower from conscription, and males are required to serve 21 months of service. The Army is the largest branch of Iran's military, followed by the Revolutionary Guard. This body, organized in the Republic's early days, is the country's most effective military force and consists of the most politically dependable and religiously devout personnel. Any security forces that are involved in external war or an armed internal conflict are either accompanied or led by elements of the Revolutionary Guard. Iran only has a small air force and navy, a national police force that's responsible for law enforcement in the cities, and a different organization oversees rural areas. Both are under the direction of the Ministry of the Interior. Of its equipment, today Iran has an enthusiastic, if not quite cutting-edge military-industrial complex and manufactures a slew of small arms and support weaponry for the infantry and offers domestic copies of vehicles such as the BMP-2 infantry fighting vehicle and the T-72 main battle tank. From 1925 to the Iranian Revolution in 1979, Iran was mostly equipped with Western hardware. Its primary suppliers included the United States, Britain, France, West Germany, Italy, Israel, and the Soviet Union. When it comes to air power, its total strength is 509, with 142 fighters, 165 attack, 89 transports, 104 trainers, a total helicopter strength of 126, and 12 attack helicopters. On land, it features 1,634 combat tanks. Armored fighting vehicles are 2,345. It has 570 self-propelled artillery, 2,128 towed artillery, 1,900 rocket projectors. Of its naval strength, total naval assets of 398, 6 frigates, 3 corvettes, 34 submarines, 88 patrol vessels, and 3 mine warfare vessels. Thanks for watching. What did you think about the armed forces of Iran? Let me know in the comments below. Be sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on, and I'll see you next time.